Hello, my darlings. It is I, Nariko Ziverajni, Madame of the Pools of Paradise, come to wish you a most pleasurable listening experience. Now, as we all know, I could not be here were it not for my good friend, Emily. And so as such, I shall leave you in her most capable hands. Again, I do hope you enjoy what you hear, and if you don't enjoy it, maybe you come enjoy some time with me at the pools, yes? Regardless, we see you soon, okay? Alright, bye-bye. Thank you, madam. As always, you are such a pleasure. As she said, I am Emily Summerlin. I am, I suppose, the newest member of Southern Time Foolery. I believe the rest of the guys have been playing together for around 2 to 3 years, kind of, depending on who you ask. And I came on around, coming up on actually a year and a half, pretty much exactly. Josh brought me on board to play in the 5e Tomb of Annihilation game that Adam was DMing, or actually currently is still DMing. When he kind of reached out to me, I had always been really interested in tabletop games in general, but never really had anybody in my near vicinity that I was able to play with or learn to play with, or really anybody who was even interested in doing it. So it was really, really exciting when he said that they were looking for another person, and my schedule kind of lined up with theirs, and it just worked out perfectly. And honestly, kind of looking back, I really could not have asked for a better group to start with. They were really, really easygoing, and they worked with me on learning the rules. I've always been a bit of a storyteller in general, so this was really kind of a fun opportunity for me to engage with that side of myself and work with other people to kind of build a really interesting story while having fun and playing a game. So kind of the best of all worlds. And then, you know, we played for quite a while, and then we brought up starting this Starfinder game, or this Starfinder campaign, rather, and everybody is kind of on the same boat now, so, because nobody's played it before, we're all sort of learning the rules as we go, and it's just kind of, we're all on even footing, so it's kind of an equal opportunity learning experience, so that's really, really exciting to me. And working with this particular set of people in general, I just could not ask for a better group. Again, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, like, this is the perfect fit for this campaign. This is the perfect set of people that I could hope to work with and or hope to play with, I guess. So it's just, I don't know, I'm just really excited to share this story, this game, this experience with some of my really good friends, and that's also something that is really cool that has come out of this. I mean, I'm a friendly person in general. I'm not gonna, flip anybody off walking down the street, but these guys in particular have become some of my best friends. And this game in general, or rather tabletops in general, have brought like me and my other friends closer, has brought me and my husband closer. We've actually started our own game. It's the 5e Curse of Strahd. We're doing a face-to-face game here at our house with a couple of our other friends, Josh included. So that has been really exciting, and that's not something that I would have done without being introduced to these guys and, tabletop gaming in general. So it's something that I'm really grateful for, that looking back, I didn't think that I would be, didn't realize that it would have such an impact on me overall. So it's just always exciting when you can look back on a particular moment in time and see how it's changed you for the better. But all that being said, I am rambling a little bit. So without any further ado, here is episode 3, Mist Bump. Enjoy.
Okay, you guys want to see a picture of these things?
Yeah.
Zoom in the token anyway.
Would we recognize them as Aslanti?
Well, nobody's ever seen Aslanti, you know.
I'm judging by the green color scheme on their art.
Yeah, you certainly have getting the
and for the name of the empire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Or in the name of the empire, you must die.
Like, it's funny, you're like, I'm not even trying to negotiate. I'm just going to shoot him. Like, but they already told you that that's what they were going to do. They're like, okay. yeah, we're going to shoot you too. So
okay. I didn't know they were telling us to surrender. I thought they were telling us to surrender.
No, they were saying you're going to die.
Oh, okay. I thought they were saying like surrender or die. And I was just like, nah, fuck that, dude. Bam.
No, man, you just going to die.
You guys having fun? I'm having fun.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm having a blast.
I don't know what half these things on my character sheet are, but that's okay. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm actually going to end up making a cheat sheet for all of the actions I have and what category they fit in, and try and keep that up to date because it's a little bit more to wrap my head around.
Yeah, I love the characters so far. Great party.
So do I.
Great party.
It's a hell of a group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah.
Well, they're all very distinct from each other.
Yeah.
You know. And
yeah, I am glad that I ended up not doing a second android. Like that would have been kind of meh.
And it's like your race is so much more suited for the character you wanted to play, and it's a very interesting race at that too. You know.
Han and Chewie, bro. Me and you.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. All right, so you guys landed on this planet and kind of got in and got ready for a little hike through this misty forest. And as you were walking through this little this little pathway, all of a sudden, 3 soldiers step out with their rifles trained at you and said, "You must die, or for the Empire, it is time for you to die." And we all rolled initiative, and we're going to have our first Starfinder ground combat.
Can we tell, are they like biological creatures, or are they...
Yeah,
they're just in suits.
They're humans.
Combat suits.
They're humans.
Cool.
Yeah, Aslanti are humans.
John,
I mean, I'm guessing.
what the hell do you know about Aslanti? I love how he says that so sure. Just so sure. All Aslantis are
definitely humans.
They're definitely, but these 3 are all humans.
Look at that motherfucker over there. He's the more human as I've ever seen.
Mike. Yeah. My man. Got the jump.
So yeah, as soon as he sees this and they say things that imply aggression, you're gonna die. You know, he like pokes his fucking thing. His helmet pops over his head, and he's gonna run. How can I get? I think I can do it. Yeah, he's gonna run over kind of behind this copse of trees to right here.
Okay.
And he's gonna fire on this south one.
Okay.
With his reaction cannon.
Okay.
No full attack because he moved.
Right.
Movement negates a full attack, right?
Yeah, you can't do anything else if you take a full action than what that full action is.
God, look at the puke of those dice.
Yeah. I wish they would fix that, but oh, brother. That's not going to hit. Well, that's going against EAC, right?
Yeah, it's a. Wait, is it?
The energy or
it's a reaction cannon light.
Oh, it's piercing. So that would be
it's a kinetic weapon. So
Yes,
I
kinetic.
misspoke earlier, and me and Jack's character would be on board with the kinetic weapons.
That's right.
But he does charge in, suppressing fire.
Yeah. And you miss. Just the mist makes it a little difficult for you to track your shot.
But it's fine. He half expected to miss.
Aaron.
Okay.
Aaron.
I'm gonna stand ground and I'm gonna try to full attack. I mean, let me ask you this: are these bushes?
Yeah, that's gonna
these
give
are
them some
trees.
cover. Yeah, it's gonna give them some cover. Those are full trees. So like this
Okay,
one,
all right,
you can't even see this one here.
Okay, then in that case, I'm just gonna get behind this corner of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Look out, load up around, and loud percussive blast goes off as I fire one time on this one.
Okay.
Do I have a clear shot in that?
Yeah, you got a shot. I'll give you that shot.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Come on, dog.
Oh yeah, 20 is
Yeah, there
going
we
to hit. Kinetic, 20 kinetic. You do 5 damage. Nice. Bullets.
And then I'm just gonna put it behind the tree and cock another round into the chamber.
Nice, nice.
And Mike yells at that cowboy gun doing what? Yeah.
What do you know about cowboys?
And you hear them shout, "Spread out, take cover." Ziva, you're up.
All right. So first off, we are going to use a what is that thing called? Come on. Yeah, we're gonna say get them, and
Why did you click theme knowledge?
I didn't mean to.
It's okay, but
I
you
hate the you can't hover directly over it.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Whack that.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, as a move action, you can choose one enemy within 60 feet until the start of your next turn. You and your allies gain a +1 morale bonus to attack rolls that are made against that enemy. This bonus persists even if the enemy moves beyond 60 feet. So you can't move because you used your move action to do that. And which one are you targeting?
This one.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah, you still have an attack.
yeah, so I'm going to try and do. Come back. Where'd you go?
What
I
enemy
wanna
are you
do-
choosing?
The south one.
Okay.
I want to do detect thoughts on them, but I'm trying to figure out where that's at. What happened? So yeah, to do that,
So
and
what does detect thoughts do? Do you have that spell?
so you can.
Yeah, as a Lashunta, you do.
No, I know
As a
that.
standard action, its range is 60 feet. You detect the surface thoughts of intelligent creatures around you. The amount of information revealed depends on how long you study a particular area or target.
Is there a save?
It says will negates.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your spell save DC?
It is something I will tell you as soon as I find it. Because there's 7 trillion things on this sheet.
Oh, wait. Okay. So you're not a spellcaster. The caster level for these effects is equal to the Lashunta's level. So that's going to be an 11 to negate. Rolls a 19. So negates the effect of reading thoughts.
Okay. Well, that's what I got.
It's just that you see like the red gem or stone in her helmet just as she just fights it off, and that's just flavored. Don't.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still a good turn. You got a little buff action there. Zeno.
All right, so Zeno is going to move 30 feet to get out of cover right there. And he's going to move right there. And he's going
right there for our listeners is where, John?
I'm sorry. Yeah, so he's moving northeast.
Hey, one listener.
Yeah. So Zeno is moving northeast 30 feet along the river and targeting the southmost. What are these called? Aslanti what?
They're called waters.
Oh, okay.
It's not a river.
Oh, well, okay. Either way. Zeno would be much more interested than I am about it. So I'm going to go ahead and swift action to change grip to put into 2 grip and fire my laser rifle azimuth.
You do that.
Yeah. There we go.
That's a 7 is going to be a miss, my man. Even at 8.
Well, okay, yeah, I was about to say morale bonus, so yeah.
Yeah. That +1 gets you to 8, but almost there. All right. The soldiers' turn. I almost said their actual names. Mm-hmm. And they're going to fan out, as they said, and start getting into some cover. This one drops in behind here, and this one kind of wraps around here. And we're going to take 3 shots from there. Where's their attacks? Where's this? From their... Catch the name of this weapon. Their Imperial Pacification Rifle.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Does that sound creepy?
Yeah.
So the northernmost one is going to make a shot at Zeno from the cover of the bush.
It's the old behavioral adjustment device.
He shoots
exactly.
He shoots a passy right at your mouth.
We'll see.
Oh, 18's going to hit.
18 is going to hit.
That's going to hit you 1. That's 1 off your stamina.
All right, only 1 damage. Wow.
1, yeah, minimum damage. So
okay, so let's see. Out of curiosity, red, green, and blue circles up top.
Green is your stamina. Your HP are not tracked in your bubbles. Because stamina will be what you take most. Your KAC is in the blue, and your EAC is in the red.
All right, got it. Thank you very much.
So when you run out of stamina, replace that number with your health.
With your health, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Second shot.
If it's linked to the character,
it'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be all right.
We'd know, yeah.
Yeah. So the second one's coming at Mike. These soldiers fanned out into the woods and you can't really see exactly where they are, and so a bullet comes flying out. We're looking at a 20 to hit. That's a hit, right?
It's a hit. I just want to know, is it EAC or KAC?
It's going to be KAC.
Yeah, I mean it'll hit either way.
And that's a 4 damage shot.
Ouch! Yeah, he gets popped.
And then the second one the third one rather, is going to shoot at Fell through this little clearing here.
Ooh. Am I going to have some cover for that?
No, sir.
Oh, so that actually is open. It's a clearing.
Yeah, this is open. There's a tree here. This is just high grass,
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. And so here we go.
Come on, no whammies.
We're looking at a 12.
It's a miss.
Nice.
That's too far of a shot. Just kind of clips some leaves and ricochet, cuts into the
bush
trunk of the tree right here. All right, and that puts you up, Fel.
All right, as a move action, I'm going to use combat tracking on the one that just fired on me. Mm-hmm. Which changes my base attack bonus to equal my mechanic level.
It's a 1.
So it'd be a 1 instead of 3/4, so it actually affects my roll.
Right.
So basically whatever attack roll I do against that character, I get a +1 on.
Correct.
And I'm going to attack with my azimuth laser rifle.
All right, so you're actually going to get a +2 because you're also getting the morale bonus from the get him.
Okay. So,
but then you're going to get a -2 for the cover that he's in, because he's in the bush.
Oh, he's in cover.
So it's just a regular roll.
So it's a regular roll.
Okay. So yeah, but I'll still get that +1 from the combat tracking.
No.
Wouldn't I? Because the get him and the cover cancel each other out.
No, the get him is +1, and and the tracking is +1, and the cover is
okay. I thought get him was +2.
Right. So 12, that just a flat 12.
Yeah,
against EAC.
EAC.
Pew, motherfucker, that hits.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Roll 7 fire damage,
and it kills.
Yeah,
the first one.
It's got the first kill of the game.
It's like you track where that bullet came from. You click something on your suit. Just you, like this little maneuver, and a little laser kind of pointed in on him, and you just went right down, right through the bush, and you just hear as the soldier falls dead in the south bush. Nice turn.
Look at that! I got one.
Good hit, Phil.
Holstering a weapon is a swift action.
No, holstering a weapon is
a
move
feat.
action.
That's a feat.
Well, it's a move action.
You can get a feat that makes it a swift action.
Gotcha. You can drop it as a free action.
Can you just switch it to a one-hand grip?
Yes, changing grips is a swift action.
Yeah, so as a swift action, he's going to take his big light reaction cannon. Just, it's got like 2 grips on it, like a back grip and a front grip. He's just going to switch it over his left hand, hold it by the front grip up, and I want him to charge through the trees.
Okay.
And move at this guy and smash him with his battle glove.
Smash the shit out of him.
Full action, move up to double your speed in a straight line. Make a single melee attack at -2, and you have a -2 to your AC until next turn.
Wait, why? What? I'm sorry.
So charge is different than it is in Pathfinder, and it's not.
Well, no, I didn't mean. I just want to move towards him and hit him. I want to go through this.
So you don't
I didn't know charge was like a thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, I was
the rules, man.
I was describing what he did.
That's fine. Okay, so you do the thing. You punch through the fucking tree as you run up to him.
Yeah, and I just hit him with my battle glove. Like I wasn't. But I
got you. Hit the roll.
Okay.
You good? I got you. Oh yeah, that's a stop
boy.
Fucking hit. You just your fist connects right on the bridge of his nose, and his face just explodes in a mess of blood and bone as you punch through to the back of his skull.
Damn.
You weren't ready for that right straight, mate.
And the surviving one
crackling energy, like lightning, pops off of the punch.
Yeah, and the other one looks. You fools! That is nothing against the might of the Aslanti Empire. Aron, you're up.
All right.
Oops, sorry.
This thing, is it behind total cover? Is he or she behind total cover, or what's the deal?
That's a he, and it's not total cover though. It's strong cover.
It's strong cover.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm talking about a regular cover, which is a +4 to his AC.
All right. I'm gonna switching grips is a.
Switching grips is a swift action.
Swift actions. I'm going to switch grips. I'm going to take off running. And I'm going to try to jump. And I can jump because I have the jet dash feature.
Nice.
I can jump twice as high and far as a normal human. So what I'm going to do is jump up. And as soon as I get him around the cover, I'm going to reach out my free hand and I'm going to daze him.
Oh, shit. Flip wizard!
Nice.
Warlock, Destiny Warlock. That's what we're going for. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Is a spell.
Daisy. All right, here we go. What will save negates this thing? They don't have good will saves. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, they bow to the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
They've given their will to the Empire. 10 fails the check.
10 fails the check, so it's dazed. It's unable to take any actions. It just blanks his mind for a second.
How long does this last? For one round?
And for one round. No. Wait, yeah.
Duration, 1 round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then I just kind of like lightly land as I do that.
So yeah, you just like.
But he's gonna end up like.
And his jaw just goes slack, like. Empire. Okay. Ziva, nice turn there.
So Ziva's going to throw out one more. Actually, I want to capture him, and I'm going to say that to the group. Say, take him alive. Let's question him. And she's going to just throw out one more get him just in case. Jibber, 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 jibber.
So that's a move action. Do you want to take an action?
Dang. I want to... I have binders. I don't know if that helps. Like,
you have what?
Like cuffs.
Throw them to somebody.
I do that.
Of course, you just hand them over to Phil. Yeah, she's got some fuzzy handcuffs.
Yeah, I do that. That's my action, and then the get him is.
Well, Phil can't get to him. I don't think.
But that's the only. She can't move. She can't move.
Yeah,
but she could throw him forward to somebody else.
To the nerd android who can't catch at all.
Do we know that?
I know. Of course we don't know that. Like, I'm just making a joke at John's expense because he's playing a nerd techie android.
Yeah.
I do want to try and throw them to Xeno since he's closer.
Okay.
So
my hand-eye coordination is optimized.
Do I have to roll anything, or would you say that happens?
I defragged that module yesterday.
Let's roll an acrobatics. But not for you. For Xeno. Xeno rolling that acrobatics.
All right. Doing that. Hold on. Acrobatics.
Skills, right?
Skills.
Skills, acrobatics. That's right, I got it. There we go.
Yeah, that's good. We were looking for a 10. So you catch the cuffs.
Okay.
Kind of surprising yourself a little bit.
Oh my!
Oh, well, who was that?
Yeah, you're not a gnome.
No, it sounded like
Barnaby.
Barnaby, yeah.
That'd be oh my.
Oh my. Okay. So Xeno, you're up. You now have fuzzy handcuffs in your hands.
Okay. I'm gonna, because I have him on my hand, I can't fire, right? Well, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and move up 30 feet, and I'm going to apply those handcuffs onto.
He is dazed.
Yeah, he's dazed.
Yeah,
can't perform any actions.
Okay.
Yeah, and I apply I reach out, grab their hands and put them behind their shoulders and clasp the cuff.
You
restrain
him.
I arrest them, yeah. You are not under arrest.
So we're out of turnover here. Nice job, everybody.
Yay!
I walk over and say, hey, good job, Xeno. You arrested a bad guy. What? But I want to if he's got any weapons, I want to take it from him.
Yeah. Well, he drops. He's dazed, and so Xeno just kind of comes up and just swats it out of his hand, and put and he locks him up, and then you come and take off a knife that he had on his hip, and then as the day starts to wear off, he looks up at you. And he furrows his brow and just grimaces, and then you see him
cyanide pill.
Yeah,
damn it.
and foam. and like foam starts coming out of his mouth and he falls over dead.
Fucking cyanide too.
Oh shit! I guess I got a knife out of it.
At least we know now that is something that they employ.
Everybody take another 120 XP.
Can I have this knife though?
So it's a survival knife.
So 95 creds to purchase.
I mean,
here's the loot.
You said 90 XP?
No, I said 120.
Oh.
The loot is survival knife. There's 3 survival knives and 3 Imperial pacification rifles. They do 1d8 piercing. They're a long arm. They also there are 12 long arm rounds per. Well, so they each fired a shot, so 11 rounds of long arm ammunition. So that's 33 rounds total. There's also.
Now, how does that work? Is it like convertible?
Ammo, not charges.
So I can pick it up as ammo for my.
Yeah, so there's
weapon?
basically long arm ammo, short arm ammo, charges.
Okay.
Like weapon type ammo.
Yeah, I'm definitely finna get all that ammo.
And you guys, and to mention, we are tracking ammunition, please. Okay.
We can reload at this point, though.
Everybody can reload.
I just have a cartridge box, which is like, that's a full amount, but I'm not exactly sure how many it is.
I think it's 40, but I'm
25.
not positive. Okay, 25.
25.
So you can, the kinetic weapons can certainly load. I think charges are
per battery.
Yeah,
unless you have a transfer charge ability.
Right. So you don't want to switch out a charge battery that's almost still pretty full. Like you want to burn that down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But for your
is Zach the only one that can use that kind of weapon?
You can, because you have the
long arm kinetic. Yeah,
your gun is kinetic in a long arm.
All right, well then we can split that ammo.
So I can take one of those guns and have a new gun.
Yeah. But
so could I. I can use. I've got a laser rifle.
Anybody that has long arm proficiency can take one of the pacification rifles for sure.
So I'm putting that in my inventory, but we'll have to get the stats on it later.
Yeah, it's not super important now. We can do that off air.
Yeah.
So at this point, you see a man kind of, or you hear, and this man kind of appears in the pathway.
Who are you?
Hold on. Give me just a second.
What's your name? What's your background?
You see this man come bursting through the mist, and he's clearly not one of the soldiers. Okay. He is a man played by Timothy Oliphant.
Okay.
Okay.
His picture kind of looks like Miller from The Expanse.
Yeah, a little bit. I think those are similar.
Yeah.
Similar types, right? And he comes up to you and he says, and he like assesses the scene really quick and looks at the dead Aslanti soldiers and then looks to you guys and he says, "Oh, you are you here? Are you? Let me get this voice. Hold on a second.
Get your shit together, mate.
Right. My name is Jellic Folsom, and I assume you're not part of the Aslanti Empire.
Did you say Jelly Folsom?
You're pretty close, actually. It's Jellic Folsom.
Do we look Aslanti to you?
No, you do not. But quite distinctly do not.
Jellic, please tell me, are you part of the colony?
Yes, I I am. Oh, well, I was. I don't know. I'm on the run.
Want to sense motive.
Okay, let me get the roll.
3 thoughts.
That is true.
Let's get a sense motive first.
Yeah.
20 shit out of those
20
motives.
fucking 8.
Yeah, no, he seems very frightened, determined, but true in what he's saying. He certainly does. You don't get any sense of threat from him.
Okay. If you are from the colony, can tell me, do you know Sidona?
I don't know how far back to start. Maybe it's when we saw the meteor crash land about 10 or 20 miles from here. A group of folks went to scout it out. Sedona, Corsica, and others. And they came back with some strange news. First, they learned that the meteor was some kind of high-tech probe, but it had been destroyed in the crash. Interestingly, the probe landed near an old crashed starship we hadn't noticed before. Been there for ages, probably. Sedona went into the crashed ship and came out with a pack full of old tech she was very excited about. She talked to our leader, Madeline. That's the name of the colony, by the way, Madeline's Landing. And Aberta. Well, that's our best mechanic and my ex-wife. About what she'd found. A few days later, a starship sailed in above the town commons, blasted our communications building into slag. It then unloaded a bunch of soldiers, and there wasn't a lot that we could do. The soldiers rounded up everyone in town, and their leader, a stern woman whose face I never saw, told us that our planet was now annexed as a part of the Atlantic Star Empire. Anyone that protested was shot right there. Lost some good folks that day. The soldiers made us bury the bodies and then forced us to unload some prefab building components, which they turned into a garrison at the center of town. The woman in charge asked us about the crashed ship. Turns out it's an old Aslanti technology. She's very interested in what Sedona found, so they rounded up Madeline, Sedona, and a few others and jailed them in the garrison. The large ship went away after deploying a few drones in our star space. And then all the soldiers stayed. They've instituted martial law in town. We're basically prisoners. We try to make do just as before, but anyone stepping out of line gets punished severely. When I got the chance, I ran. Call me a coward if you like, but I was hoping to send help as they've jammed our communications here.
Well, what I want to know...
I didn't know that there were soldiers in the forest waiting to catch escapees. 3 of them found me. I killed one with a lucky shot, but the other 2 chased me, and that brings me up to where I met you.
Well, what I want to know is why you just heard gunshots. Now, why would you come straight to the gunshots?
Well, that is a fair question, and I suppose I can give you that answer when we see you next week.
God damn it!
That's slick. Slick.
We'll see you.
We'll fucking see you.
We'll fucking see you.
I think that needs to be our "We'll see you next week." It's just Southern tomfoolery.
Yeah. We'll see you now.
We'll see you.
And we'll see you next week.
Hey, we did it. First session of Starfinder.
Hey.